Greetings to you, my highly favored sisters. You're not seeing me, you're seeing the same things I'm seeing as I'm sitting here in traffic on my way home from work, thinking ahead about a very busy weekend as we prepare for some ministry events that are going to be coming up. I was thinking about you as I'm driving home, and I'm thinking about how difficult it is these days in ministry as a pastor's wife. Probably most of us have to work besides doing ministry, and so we're not like everybody else who has the weekend off and they come home on Friday night and they don't necessarily have things to do all weekend. Well, they do all the normal stuff, but you have the added responsibilities, blessings and challenges of being a pastor's wife, which means that besides the fact that you work all week, you also have to be available to serve alongside your husband for your church services and any other church events that come up on a weekend. Other people can kind of back out and stay home, but you don't necessarily get that opportunity. And sometimes we can feel sorry for ourselves because we just don't get a break. But you know what? We're blessed. We're blessed to have husbands who love Jesus and serve Him. And other people look at us sometimes and say, "I wish I could have that." So maybe as we get a little bit, sometimes maybe even a little bit jealous that somebody else has it easier, we can think about the fact that we have a husband who loves the Lord. I wanted to just tell you how much we treasure you and love you and are excited for an opportunity that's coming up, Pastors' Wives Everyday Lives, second annual New Jersey conference. This year it is highly favored, the conference. Do you know Jesus highly favors you? You serve Him, and I know you're tired, and I know some of you have kids you have to come home to, and you've worked all week like me. I don't have kids to come home to anymore, but I have a husband to come home to and that I need to serve alongside. And I'd ask you that you pray for us. We're right in the middle of the cleanup in eastern North Carolina, in New Bern, and everyone that has houses are pretty much having to find ways to help those who don't, because a huge percentage of people are out of a place to live. They need meals. They don't have electricity. Some don't have water. I know some that I heard a man the other day that's living on their boat, but they've removed all of the meters, so he has no water or electricity, and it's still very hot. It was in the 90s today. So be praying for the people of eastern North Carolina. But I want to invite you to this highly favored, the conference. We just want to love and encourage you as you deal with just everyday life as a pastor's wife, whether it be a child that is in some kind of addiction or sin that you are just burdened for and you have no idea what to do with, you might be embarrassed about. We've got people who can understand and have been there with you. You might have a child who's sick. You might have lost a child, and we have people who have gone through these things that are going to go along through these things with you and pray with you and encourage you. You might just want some encouragement in ministry, or maybe there's some struggles with your spouse and you need some help with that. Maybe there are learning disabilities or long-term issues with a person in your family that you have to face. So we're here to love you, to serve you, and we hope that you will take time out of your very busy schedule, take a Saturday for yourself, and come on November 17th to Highly Favored, the conference. And you can register at www.pastorswiveseverydaylives.com. That's pastorswiveseverydaylives.com. November 17th in Whiting, New Jersey at America's Keswick, and we would love to have you come and be a part of this conference that's just for you, my highly favored sisters who serve the Lord in ministry. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.